I'm just gonna make a few audios because you should know my voice by now. I got my camera blocked for a specific reason. If you can see my finger, I'm blocking out the light. But there's a sticker. I always put a sticker in front of my camera because we are watched all the time through our devices. You should know that by now. If you don't, you're naive, you're dumb, you're stupid, you're slow. Please just take that for what it is and wisen up. That's all. Don't get offended. Just go wisen up because apparently you don't know that you're being watched all day. You should know that we live in a country where terroristic things happen all the time, so they watch and monitor every fucking thing. It's just the government rule, period. You can bitch about it all you want, but it's truth and it's not going to change anything. I made this audio right now just to start the vent because I'm getting sick of the thoughts that's coming in my head. I'm getting tired of the fact that my folks back there treat me the way they treat me when I know something ugly about each and every one of them, at least 3 times, 4 times, 5 times over. Each and every person that I've ever met in my life has not always been that bad to me, or that bad of an influence, or that bad of a fucking reaction or interaction. My whole thing is like, I got people back there that want to talk about all these bad moments we had and all these bad things that they want to sit there and judge. But I've seen every one of them that I know back there that got something bad to say about me. I've seen them in an ugly stage in their life, in an unattractive stage in their life, at least 4 or 5 times over. And that's a fact. They want to sit here and judge me. But it's like, yo, you judging me when you're going to be judged too. I don't care who on this planet going to judge you. You're going to be judged too when you pass on to the next round. So you could talk about someone's mental capacity, but you don't even have the capacity to continue to be focused throughout your days before you get distracted with some nut shit in your life and causes you to fucking turn into this little nasty person. But the whole thing is like, yo, you got the nerve and the audacity to point your finger at someone when you forgot to look in the mirror today. You forgot to see how fucked up you've been living. You forgot to see how fucked up you've been treating people. You forgot to see how fucked up you've been going about things and why the cycle's been turning around and going in the circles that they're going in your life. And then when a person like me finds something to climb on top of because it's finally lifting me above the bullshit, y'all, I want to reach out and pull all this bad bullshit down that y'all know about a person or knew about a person, because you clearly don't know the person that's standing here today. I'm not even going to show you because I'm standing here naked in front of my camera, about to get in the shower. So I like to just release myself of all the weight, clothes, everything first. I don't just jump in the water. I do procrastinate when I get in the water because I'm a water sign. I love feeling the water, so I'm going to be in that water doing a lot. Sitting in there, soaking myself, doing a whole bunch, singing, talking, everything. And I'm getting sick of the fact that none of my devices want to record all the good stuff, but clips off and cuts off at the weirdest times. So right now I get my stretches in. I do my last little bit of workouts. I was playing with the dumbbell. Now I'm about to hit a couple calisthenic push-ups and dips and stuff like that, and I'm going to get in the water, wash that off. My whole thing is like, man, it's making me sick. I've always been the black sheep everywhere I go, motherfucker. I didn't grow up with all my blacks. I didn't grow up with all my Ricans. And I damn sure wasn't growing up much longer than fucking when they let me go. 7 years old, sent me to Rancho, sent me to Mill Hershey School across the way in PA. Brought me back at 9, and then kicked me out again. So my whole thing is like, that was a half side of my family that was already feeling offended about what our father did. And then here I am, the boy that's coming from the Rican side of the family that was left behind. My half sister went and claimed me, raised me. Yeah, sis, I appreciate what you did this for. And it shaped me into the man that I am today. So now I got people out there that I was loving as my family, because then I became an orphan at that point. I don't have no parents. So my half-sister's not going to continue to behave like she's my mother. She told me one day, stop calling me mom. I'm like, Mom, what are you talking about? Come here. I'm not your mom. Pulled the pictures out from underneath the bed. It was a whole basket full of photos, Polaroids. Showed me a picture of my mother. I didn't see my father or remember his face until I went over to my Puerto Rican house, my Puerto Rican family side of the house, and my grandparents' house. Yeah. And they had a picture of our mother married to my father over the fireplace. Yeah. So now at that point, I come back from Philly. She come and pick me up that weekend. She like, come on. I'm like, can I stay? I want to stay with them because y'all don't want me over there. You've been acting different. You done sent me to a fucking program and all this dumb shit at the age of fucking 7. So my whole thing is like, yo, I don't care what the reasons for. She didn't even understand what the fuck, man. Like, get the fuck out of here, bro. They just judge and assume the worst. Don't even know what the fuck going on. We could talk about that shit later. My whole thing is like this. Now you got me sitting over here with real family that really love me like family. I had a blast over there with Jason and Nelson. A blast. That's when I saw Pitch Black by Vin Diesel. No copyright infringement. That shit right there took me somewhere mentally. I like that movie. There's a lot of lessons in it. My whole thing is like, yo, now you coming to pick me up and I don't want to go. I don't want to leave Philly. I want to stay over there with them. You took me back anyway because you was worrying about what the fuck a diapers worker was going to say. Fuck that diapers worker. You ain't want me, so get me over there to my family then. So now you didn't do that, so now I grow up amongst y'all, more Americanized than ever, but really I want to be a part of my Puerto Rican culture. Little do you know, I was robbed from my culture. So now I'm pissed about that. And now I'm running around with all these fucking foster people and all these dumbass programs. Went to Rancho for 4 years of my childhood life. Broke out. Every time I got a chance, I ran across the bridge. They be coming to find me. I be over there in Philly just wandering around, trying to find my way back to my folks. Little did you know. Now, all of a sudden, I'm stuck in these fucking programs for 4 years. Then popped out, and they started throwing me in home after home after home after home after home. Shit get tiring, dog. So at the age of 18, I said, man, fuck this. I signed the papers. Signed the papers thinking I was doing something. That was probably the worst decision I ever made because they was on track. I was on track to already go to college and do other stuff. So a lot of that stuff got turned around when I got out to Browns Mills, and I got into that. I was already trying to come through that first year of conditional discharge from that bullshit beef from that motherfucking Willenboro cop that assaulted me and then tried to charge me with assault. So after I made it through that conditional discharge, instead of them allowing me to go press the charges against the officer, they just kept trying to push me forward into a different direction. Oh, do this, do this, do that. Then when they found out I was in a relationship with the girl, Marcia, man, listen, we was developing something. We was trying to start something. We was really in love with each other, nigga. Like, so that's real. My whole thing is like now, on top of that, I fucking hate being out here listening to these motherfuckers out here, bro. Rather just talk about nothing. My whole thing is like now, on top of that, you telling me no, go to Cinnamon. I don't want to go to Cinnamon. I want to sit here and develop this family that I'm starting. Y'all understand? That's the only thing I was longing for the whole time. I don't even care to long for it no more because I understand that people you let in there trying to be your family, they just be fucking you over. There's some really good friends out there though. But I don't really be chasing like people's presence no more. Like I'm cool with my dog right now. Me and my dog, she ain't chilling on the floor, relaxing after she got out the bed. She ready to go outside, but she know I gotta get in the shower and all that shit first, then we going outside. My whole thing is like, man, I've always been the black sheep everywhere I go. I always stand out. I always stood out. And then you want me to do things a certain way, but I'm not. Because I can only move a certain way at this point in my life. I've been moving how I move. I've been thorough. Motherfuckers just want to judge me because of situations. But y'all gonna get the same measure put to y'all, man. Because y'all not that perfect back there either. Y'all not perfect. Y'all not fucking always put together. Y'all not in y'all best mental capacities every single day. Very few people are. The only people that care to even feel like they always got it are the ones that are all the way at top. All the way at top. If you're not at the top with them, I don't want to hear all that dumb shit you want to sit here and aspire to. Because honestly, I've been watching what y'all are aspiring to. And only some of y'all are really, really going somewhere, honestly. Like, hey, y'all got to give props to Wit. Because she at least got a career now. An actual, legitimate career. Still schooling. And she can snag any job she want with the career field she's in. Because everybody needs that type of service somewhere out there in the corners of the world. She just got to get to the contracts. Contracts I wouldn't mind subcontracting to her for nothing. For nothing. I wouldn't even charge her nothing. I'll just bring her to business. Because you know why? She's going to take care of Nelly. She's going to take care of Jadavian when she needs to. She's going to do something for Lil Sire if it's needed, but I doubt it's needed. It's never going to really be needed from the family household he grows up in. And his dad kicks for his kid. So my whole thing is like now, she does everything that she does for those she cares about. She'll be able to do it even more with all the contracts I bring her. Boom. So now, I move around more than anybody. I don't give a fuck what anybody say. I move around more than anybody that I know back there. Probably not more than everybody else that's already doing because I see y'all on the move all the time. Right now I'm sitting stationary. Just trying to survive some conditions of parole because it's hard trying to do the things I'm doing. I've been buffered out. I went and chased down 2 jobs and got pushed out because of these pending charges that I got going on. I'm an open book. I'm a public record. You can look my name up and see what I got going on in Jersey. I'm fighting it tooth and nail. I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding. So my whole thing is like now, it's sick to me because nobody really is taking the time to understand what I'm fully and thoroughly going through right now. It doesn't matter. I'm not looking for your sympathy or your empathy. I'm asking you to understand the circumstances. That's it. If you can't do that, then please shut up. Just stop. Because you're not going through what I'm going through. My brother like, I ain't trying to throw it in my face. Oh, I got drug court. All right, good luck. 5 years of that shit is hard to do, bro. Hope you make it. I really do. I really fucking do. I'm praying for you. I'm rooting for you, my nigga. I'm rooting for you more than anybody because I don't want you to go. I never wanted you to go. And I prayed for this, and you got it. You don't even know I prayed for this, nigga. You don't even know I prayed for this for you, nigga. So, I don't care, bro. I'm not biting my tongue on this one. It's going up. It's going up for me. Everything going up. I'm posting everything. I'm sick of niggas trying to judge me and don't even understand what the fuck I go through. So my whole thing is like, yo, say what you want about me, but just know I'm already about to take off onto better things more than any of you motherfuckers ever thought I was going to do. So my whole thing is like now, when I do look back, I'm not going to look back and laugh at you. I'm just going to look back and shake my head and say, I told you. And your dumb ass was worrying about what the streets was trying to tell you. Instead of what your little bro who loved and adored you for decades, man. I'm not even about to go there. Like, it's over then. You said you're going to love me from afar. Just do that, nigga. Just do that. Because I already made that decision. I'm going to have to do the same thing because everybody else trying to pull me back in the dark. Like, I don't walk around in the dark all the time. Like, I don't sit in a room full of darkness and feel comfortable all the time. All the time. They say, yo, I feel like a cult coming in your room. Shut up, man. You saying some dumb shit. You don't even know what you're talking about. Because I really do like to sit in the dark. I talk to my Lord in the dark because it's quiet and I can tune out all the bullshit. That highway out there in the background, that's white noise to me. The people walking past just making obnoxious sounds and noises and talking about anything. It's fucking 6, 7 in the morning. They ain't got no reason to be doing half the shit they doing here. Half of them ain't even got no purpose. They're just sitting around wondering when somebody gonna work them. Most of them want work to come through. So I sit back and I'm like, yo, how many times will I continue in that circle? No longer, definitely no longer. I already jumped out of that one. But you're not gonna challenge my wits. You're not gonna challenge my wisdom that I've gathered over these years. And when you don't look as knowledgeable, you don't really know what you're talking about, it makes you look more foolish than you think I am.